it is the best one yet.
Hey everyone, Jeffy here. Welcome back to more Sweet Sugar Candy. This will be our 7th video in the series. Gonna collect my daily bonus real quick. As we're gonna leave off from earlier, we're on level 119, I believe. Yeah, it's 119. Yeah, I'm also here, guys. Honestly, sorry for the last video. I mean, honestly, I was a little frustrated. But I still mean what I said, though. Jeffy will be playing the game because, obviously, I'm not good enough for this video. As it is for anyone else in this world. I mean, honestly, I want to be noticed here, for God's sake. Honestly, I just wish people would understand me half the times. I'm using my hand for this, but at the same time, I still want to make sure you guys understand what I'm saying, honestly. And I'm being fluently honest with what I said in the last video. And honestly, I'm not even going to go back on what I said earlier. Due to some of the circumstances that you guys may have not understand earlier. I still have 5 subscribers, so I'm pretty sure the people that I told to unsubscribe my channel from didn't listen to me. So I'm not even going to put up with the bull crap that you guys put up with me every day with. Ignoring me on a daily basis, telling me that you guys are too busy to talk, and ain't going to work on me. I'm still very much frustrated from earlier. So, if you guys think that I have forgotten about what I said earlier, I never really forgot. So, if you guys have problems with that, then you guys can just say like in the comments on why I'm acting like a butt. I'll tell you guys the reason why that is. Because half the times no one cares about what I say or do. That's the way how it works. I'm the middle child of my family, and the middle child always gets ignored. No lenience whatsoever. Been dealing with this for too long. Just gonna waste some coins early. Yeah, it's fine. It's only the coins I only required. I only spent 8, so I'm fine with that. Since power-ups are not that expensive, anyways. Okay, I don't want those milk jugs on that side of the board. That's fine. I can buy another hand mover. And I'm going to go over here to this milk over here. Perfect. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and use one of my star power-ups. The thing is, with me being the middle child, it kind of sucks, you know. Although, I guess the middle child does have some quantities that shouldn't be ignored, such as being fearless a little bit, being able to withstand a lot of things that normally a middle child should be withstanding. But as it is, being the middle child of my family kind of sucks. Because apparently I get ignored on a daily basis by my family members just because people think that I'm stupid.
I may just be my dad's favorite child, and I have to let you know.
I've had enough of these stupid ads. Unfortunately, I won't be able to turn them off.
Their birthday collection has so many options to choose
because it will cost me monthly income, which I probably won't be able to get within the next few weeks to months, maybe even years. Because my family never wants me to be happy. Ever. I asked for a Nintendo Switch. They decline it. What's the use on that? All because they couldn't afford it. Yeah, I'm not even gonna consider this even a video anymore. I'm not even sure if I should make this a yelling match anymore, as it is. I'm not even gonna consider on dropping it because I need people to understand where I'm coming from and how I'm really feeling about this whole ordeal of me being ignored. Oh, let's play the ignoring Riley game. That's the way how people treat me as. Newsflash, I'm an adult. I can make my own decisions. I can talk to whoever I want, whenever I want. I'm not putting up with this bull crap anymore. That's all it is for me. Just getting on my nerves because people think that they can get on my nerves on a daily basis. Especially at 9 o'clock at night. I try my best to be as nice as I can be. But niceness goes a long ways with me if you guys are going to understand it. I get pretty frustrated early on, just like my mom does, and she has a really short temper just like I do. So, I'm not even going to put up with the bull crap that anyone says anymore. I don't even know if I'm considered as an adult anymore, as it is. Yeah, really, it just doesn't seem like you just don't care about your age. Yeah, I get it. The thing is, though, Jeffy, I try my best to be fair, but when people play really unfairly, then I have to say something about it. Which right now, I'm kind of explaining the details that I shouldn't be explaining. But at the same time, I have to put up with bullcrap every day of the week. And heck, it doesn't even matter what I do. Half the times whenever I do call my mother, she never answers. And whenever I do call her, ask her to give me a call back, she never does. So I go, what, 6 months without talking to her? Oh. Yeah, no. Seems like she forgets. I'm not putting up with it. If my mom doesn't want to talk to me for as long as I go about not talking to her, like she doesn't really care, that's how long I'm going to go without talking to her. And that's a period. Capital final. If she's going to ignore me and not listen to my requests as an adult that I am, then I guess it's just her fault. Next thing you know, I call my sister and she doesn't answer half the times. Which, sometimes that happens to be the case. God, I don't know how much pressure I put on myself right now. Excuse me. Frick. I mean, you kind of woke up at a little earlier time that you're used to, Riley. Yeah, I know. That's weird because we're already at 897 or something like that. We're at 190. Seriously, more chocolate? Just in case if you forgot, guys, in the last series that we played this in this this type of video, the chocolate will spread. This used to be in Candy Crush. Yeah, ironically, this was a hazard in Candy Crush. Is if you don't remove the chocolate right away, it will spread. Which makes it a lot more devious, and if the entire board gets engulfed in it, you fail. I've had that happen to me before. Just because I couldn't explain myself here. I don't think anyone's gonna understand you, Riley. I mean, honestly, I understand you because a lot of the board was pretty much covered. I would probably presume. Yeah, but that was a while ago. I think that was like maybe what, 5 years ago. Actually, no, scratch that. Sorry, 10 years ago. Excuse me. Well, that was easy. I had to keep my arm like this for an hour. My arm's gonna kill me. Which I kind of probably deserve at this point. It's karma. Alright, level 123. Nice work, Jeffy. I'm wondering if Cedric ever watches his videos ever on his free time. He usually does, but it's I don't know if he does it every night. I'm probably gonna presume so, but I don't know. Hardly anyone else in this company watches these videos, so I guess it doesn't really matter. And at this point in time, I'm at a loss of how many family members I have on my side of the family that watch my videos. It's mainly always my brother, but I don't know if my mom ever catches a glimpse at it. Although half of my subscribers probably leads into some circumstances that I shouldn't be laying myself into. Although I don't really know anyone else that would be watching these videos besides my brother on a daily. But I guess everyone in my family has mental issues. Yeah, I guess so. Everyone has mental issues, really. I mean, I want to be as honest as I can be, but honesty goes a long ways with me, honestly. But then again, I have to listen to what other people say about the day goes by. I mean, you have to listen regardless, right? Otherwise you will get in trouble for it. I'm not disappointed about it, honestly. It's kind of a shame if you ask me. Yeah, I guess so. Jesus, this is taking forever. Alright, we're on level 124 now, I believe. God. Well, great, more chocolate. Just what we need. There's probably no easy way to get rid of it either. I don't know how that didn't spread. Okay. I guess I'll live with that. Okay, that time it spreaded. Sorry guys, my hand does have a tendency to drift off into space sometimes. And it's really hard to keep my camera angle on my TV, honestly. I really wish I had my 4K gaming stick light, but no one else in my family would ever buy me that ever again, due to it being over $30. So I guess in the meantime, I have to save up for it, even though I do got a Nintendo Wii that's coming soon. I like to say that now. For those of you guys that are watching this, obviously, if you guys want to know what my retrospect is going to look like in the next few weeks. Although I won't have all the necessary parts to actually hook it up, but I will have at least 2 of the parts that I necessarily need for it. So, therefore, I want to make sure that I'm clear on that. Although, I don't even know if you guys care beyond this point about what I said earlier on, because obviously I knew you guys probably do care in the long run, because most of you guys that do watch this video, including if I do get a glimpse of my brother actually watching this, I do deeply apologize for what I said. Although I didn't mean exactly what I meant to say, I was just a little frustrated, like I was saying earlier. Like I said in the last video of this as well, honestly, I kind of do apologize for that. So, I honestly think that I've gone a little too far with what I said. I should have kept it to myself, honestly. So, I do apologize for that. Although I shouldn't have said that in the first place, honestly. I don't know where my head was going with that. And like I said, though, I do need a little bit of a break from talking to any of you family members that are watching this, just because of all the disrespect that I shouldn't be getting. But I do deeply apologize. You guys can stay on my subscriber list as long as you want at this point, because I definitely know you guys want to catch up on videos that I want to make in the future. And I think I went a little too far with the restrictions. So you guys can stay to subscribe to my channel. You guys can continue watching these videos, but please keep in mind that I need some space for the meantime. I'm not saying for 20 years, maybe for 1 full year, just because of all the disrespect that I shouldn't be facing. So I still want to get 1 full year of not getting phone calls from anyone.
The way you keep up. The way you slow down.
These dumb ads are giving me a freaking headache.
Stress
Yeah, they're giving me a headache too, Riley.
with comfort and design that help you feel renewed.
I don't understand the reason why these stupid ads had to pop up like this.
Meredith Furniture.
So I guess you guys probably understand what this concept brings. I need some subscription, but I definitely know that the family members that do watch this video don't really care about actually helping me pay off anything, because subscriptions oftentimes are expensive. And knowing my own brother, he doesn't care about that, honestly. And half the times he doesn't even let me actually explain on why I need some necessary material to make my videos popular, including making my videos go longer than they're supposed to. Although I do actually have the limitations to make it over an hour video, like I'm going to do as of right now. Right now I'm at 17 minutes, but that doesn't mean that I can sit here for a straight hour doing this. Oh, great, there's bombs on this level, Riley. I see them. Looks like you only got 9 more moves before they go off. I forgot to explain this. If you guys don't remember the bombs, if they go off, you fail the level. Yep, that's what happens whenever you come across a bomb like that. I mean, honestly, it's like that with any bomb whatsoever in the world. Any bomb in the world can blow you up, and honestly, it just gets out of hand. Do you think that we were a little extreme earlier, Riley? I think I was a little extreme earlier. I should have dialed it down a little bit, since I was a little frustrated, and I should have took it to a different level than I should have been taking it as. So yet again, I do apologize for that. Honestly, I didn't mean what I said. Although I still need that break. Although instead of 1 year, I think I should make it actually 2. Yeah, let's just do 2 full years. Honestly. Yeah, let's not go too extremes, Riley. Let's stick with just 2. Your family members will understand. Yep. I do agree with that, Jeffy. And if they have a problem with it, then I guess that's their problem. I guess it won't really be mine. I mean, I really wish I had family members that really did support me, though, honestly. I won't leave it out. I won't leave it out of the equation, though. But I understand that you guys have a busy life in your own world. But leaving me out of the equation, I do understand that I don't have a job of my own, but I don't really think I can handle a job because of all the stuff I caused in the past. And I'm afraid that I might mess up on my first day and get fired. I mean, honestly, I don't want to take the risk. I've already tried to apply at 5 different places, and honestly, I don't know if the stores were paying attention to, like, I was calling them or whatever. And honestly, I want to make sure that you guys understand this. But I haven't received a single phone call about this. I want to be clear about it. By the way, my new Nintendo Wii is going to be coming in on the 18th, I'm hoping. So the stuff I bought for it was the Wii console itself and 2 new controllers that came with it. So, and then I also bought 3 HDMI three HDMI convertibles that I can just attach to my Nintendo Wii, so that way I can play the Wii on my TV, because my TV only accepts HDMI cords and not necessarily AC cords. Although the console itself didn't come with the actual cords itself. So, and this was a promise from earlier on. So, I mean, it's later in the night, but I recorded this first video, episode 6, earlier this morning. I know it's like literally outside my game time, but I don't really care. As you guys could clearly see, that I'm growing careless about my actions. I mean, I do have a tendency just to not care anyways, because I never cared in the first place due to some of the circumstances that my mother told me that I had poor impulse control, which I do. I do agree with that. At the same time, though, I want to make sure that I'm making myself clear about my actions, and honestly, I do deeply apologize for my earlier actions. I should have been a little bit calmer about it. How long do you think we until we reach level 200, are we? Well, considering we're on level 126 now, it would take us probably 3 hours to get there. Although it'd probably take us the whole night to get there. Hopefully, it doesn't take that long. Yeah, I guess so. That's if we don't lose all of our lives first. That might be possible, honestly. Unlike Candy Crush, this game also only allows you to have 5 lives. No more than 5. Although, Jelly Blast, which will probably be my next Let's Play, although I don't know how long this game is going to be, it's probably endless, but I can possibly squeeze in a good 1,000 videos for you guys for this series, so that way you guys can get the most action and out of the entire videos that I make it out of this. So it'll probably take me a good 2 years to get this finished. So I'll possibly do maybe if I'm gonna be quite frank, close to 200 videos, maybe even more by the end of this month, hopefully. Although I wouldn't count it against it, because this month is pretty short. I mean, in comparison to any other month. I mean, it's May. It's May now, so May 11th. I mean, it's the day after Mother's Day. Although I did want to apologize for my earlier actions yesterday. I should have really thought about my actions today, honestly. I think I took things a little too far. God damn it. I'll buy more moves. 5 more. It's a good thing that was only 5 coins. Honestly, Riley, I'm surprised too, but we got something out of it. Jesus. Oh, we're on level 127, my bad. I thought we were on level 126 for some reason. There goes my brain being stupid again. I mean, I've been wanting to play this game for a while now, Pokemon Go. But I heard a lot of disturbing frequency with this game. I heard a lot of people actually walked off of cliffs and got hit by cars and stuff like that when they were not looking, trying to capture Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pokemon Go is probably not the best game to get on your phone. Although people do recommend that the game does recommend that you move around a lot, so I have yet to see that being a problem. So I know a lot of people that get out of the house and get moving. Although it is kind of getting close to the summertime, I want to let you guys know that I think that on the 21st of next month, it will be the first day of summer, if I'm not mistaken myself. And a lot of younger kiddos are getting out of school at that point in time. So, therefore, the summer is probably going to be underway at some point. I mean, it's already May. It's almost at the end of school year for the younger kids. So, better hope you get your grades up. Because if not, if you're still a child watching this, you could want to go into summer school and that would ruin your entire summer. So my recommendation is if you have any overdue homework, I recommend you getting it finished. Word of advice from an older, wiser elder that should have went to summer school to begin with. Because for me, I had a lot of work that I had to carve out before the end of my school year, honestly. After I graduated, my family members were really proud of me, honestly. I just wish they were proud of me nowadays just because of how well I've been doing. I mean, I haven't got a single police call in like the last few months due to me being on my best behavior. And honestly, I want to make myself clear about most of the stuff that should have been cleared out to begin with. Although, I'm not putting down anyone on this, but a lot of the viewers probably watching these videos, yet again, if you have any missing homework, I recommend that you finish it and get it turned into your teacher. Even if it might be hard, just look into it and you might be able to finish your homework at some point. Just my recommendation. Otherwise, you could face summer school. I know a lot of kids that don't do their homework on a daily basis, like I used to. I used to skip out on homework every day just because it was boring and it was a complete waste of my time. Come to realize I was failing some of my classes over it, so I decided to get finished. So that way I didn't get in any more trouble and then I didn't have to worry about going to summer school. Even though I had to repeat 8th grade again after actually getting perfect grades the first time. I should have been going to high school at 14. But I heard some of our conversation with my teachers. I overheard a conversation with them. And they told me I wasn't able to move into 9th grade until I was 15 years old. So my teachers thought it would be smart enough to keep me in 8th grade for another year due to my freaking age. So I didn't even start high school. And I didn't even start high school until I was like 15. Even then, I didn't even have that many friends back then. Although I did cause a lot of problems at the high school I was going to. Like, I wasn't listening to my teachers that I should have been listening to anyways. That was before I got kicked out of Breakthrough, obviously. I had a lot of problems growing up, honestly. I don't even know why I even thought about summer school in the first place, although that'd be a complete waste of your time anyways. It's like regular school. You have to wake up at 6 o'clock every day of the week. Except you're going to school during the summertime, which is kind of lame if you ask me. The thing is, with summer school, you have to do it the entire summer. And you have to pass summer school in order to move on to your next grade. Which means you have to get perfect scores. Which I could probably tell you guys, that's not going to be the easiest task. I'll tell you that. I mean, honestly, I know a lot of principals that can be real meanies at times. But at the same time, if you look into it, your homework is your best bet to get it finished if you're looking into it. For me, though, I've probably gotten, like, 95% of my homework done just because of how hard it was. Therefore, I want to make myself clear that you guys that are kids that are watching this, please remember to do your homework. I strongly recommend it. You guys will understand what I mean by that if you're watching this.
Save $200 per seat on all stressless seating right now at Northern Furniture. Stressless, recharge, reset, and shine.
Anyways, I want to make sure that I have everything right. Although we've already been facing a lot of problems as it is now and nowadays, and a little bit of technical difficulties with my tablet from time to time due to some of the stuff that shouldn't have been going on. Word to the wise, kids, never own an Amazon Fire tablet 9th generation. Worst experience possible. If you own one, you're probably going to be screwed. Because knowing this, having an Amazon Fire tablet 9th generation, it doesn't have that big space of RAM. It only has 1 gigabyte of RAM. So which means you can only play certain games on your tablet. Noticing that some of the apps may crash while you're using them. That I've seen that happen multiple times to a lot of people just because I've experienced it, and a lot of people probably other people probably already have nowadays. Technology is getting more advanced. Technology is getting way more advanced nowadays just due to the circumstances that 2026 is not even getting any different over anything. Although my tablet is fully updated, I still have 1 gigabyte of space of RAM on here. So I can't even possibly play any of the games that I want to play. That includes Mario Kart 7, Mario Kart Wii, or any of those other Mario Kart games that I've been wanting to play for a really long while. Although I'm getting a Wii, I won't doubt myself on that, but I won't get all the necessary other cords I need for it, such as the sensor bar and the AC cord that comes for it so that I can power my Wii. I'm gonna have to wait until next month or at least something like that. There's no way in a million years that my family is going to help me get all the other necessary cords. Just because half my family is broke. Or I don't have the money for it. As of right now. I'm getting really annoyed though, honestly, with that. I really wish that 2026 would have been a better year for this. Yeah, I agree, Riley. Sorry I haven't been talking in a while. I've been hearing Riley rambling. Honestly, I was listening to it. I do agree with Riley, though, honestly. A lot of the stuff he's talking about is true. And by the way, Jeffy's still playing. Honestly, I just decided to get carried away in another conversation just because Cedric told me to. And as you guys probably don't remember, Cedric is my program manager, so anything that he has to say about my videos, I have to follow it. Although, I want to bring up the topics of my new cat collection. Although you guys probably already all know, I have 18 stuffed animal cats now. Yeah, I'm not kidding, 18. So, Shadow and Marie are my newest members of my collection. I got Shadow on my birthday. She is a complete black kitten, just like my mom's cats at her house. She's really sweet. She is 8 months old, and she's a really sweet kitty. I can't doubt her about that. And you guys obviously know Marie from Aristocats if you guys haven't watched it. It is actually a pretty good movie, I gotta say. Although, I wouldn't doubt those people that have a like for dogs. Like it or not, in Aristocats, there are 2 dogs in that movie. Which I don't remember. I remember one of the dogs. Or both the dogs' names. Jesus, I lost their names of them. Alright, Napoleon and, frick, I forgot what the other one's name was. Oh, yeah, Lafayette. I know those are weird names for dogs, but those are the names of the dogs in that movie. Ironically, they don't get as much camera time, but they are actual characters in the movie. The movie itself, though, is nearly an hour long. If you look at the video title itself. Ironically, you can actually watch this movie on VHS or DVD if you have access to necessary materials. So, if you're a fan of cats just like I am, that would be a good movie to watch. There's also another movie that I recommend watching. The movie Cats, because this is an actual movie as well as 9 Lives. I've seen both of those movies, and both of those movies are great. I recommend watching them both, because I watched the movie Cats maybe about, 20 times? And I've watched, frick. Oh, I lost track of that movie. Oh, God, I've been yawning for the past 20 minutes, it feels like. I swear to God, I'm not tired. I don't know if I'm, like, depleted of energy or what. I think I might be, actually, on top of that, me talking a lot. So, I don't even know why I even think that to be reasonable for me to yawn during a video, honestly. I don't know any point in time where I yawn, like, multiple times during a video, honestly. It's just because I do get tired of, I think my energy sometimes does get depleted if I'm talking for too long. So, yet again, if I'm gonna be quiet, then I might as well just be quiet. And I know I'm talking a lot just to talk, just because I felt like it. Jesus, this all was hard. You're telling me, Jeffy. Honestly, I'm not seeing anything wrong with the level itself, although the design itself is pretty much self-explanatory. I want to point out that some of the alternatives should have been turned down to begin with. You're telling me. That sounded horrible out of context. Yeah, it did. I might as well just keep quiet, because obviously I'm gonna not make sense and people are just not gonna care. You know what? Maybe I should I should go about my business and not make sense. Honestly, that would make this video probably not the least interesting in my series. Honestly, I want to make sure that people understand that I'm talking like I'm talking. Ah, dang it. Well, I guess that's another 5 coins down the drain for you, Riley. It doesn't really matter, Jeffy. God, this level's not easy. I know it isn't, jeez. I mean, seeing as it is, we've been stuck on this level for maybe what, 10 minutes now? And I'm about ready to run out of moves again. There we go. I'm wondering what would it offer after losing all the moves in this game, in this level again, Riley, honestly. Anyways, that's a level, end of level 131. Alright, level 132. Let's go ahead and make it to let's make it to 145, Riley, before the end of the video. Alright. I mean, it's only 4 more levels. I got this. More sugar that we have to remove. Okay. By the way, that's what that white stuff is in the middle, guys, if you're curious. All I have to do in order to get rid of it is by making a match over the sugar itself. Okay, we'll just go with this move real quick over here. Let's just focus on the game for a little bit from my point of view. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that you can do right away, Jeffy. Okay. I'm just gonna go right here, Riley, because that move seems reasonable. At the same time, though, I'm seeing a lot of the sugar game removed. I don't know how we're down to... Okay, we're down to 20 now. 19. Excuse me, jeez. If you guys think that I'm tired, I really am not. I've been awake all day long. And I'm probably going to be awake all night just doing this just because I feel like it, honestly. I know probably a lot of people are going to say, hey Riley, go to bed. Hey Riley, go to bed. Newsflash, I'm an adult, I can make my own decisions. At this point in time, I guess I can. I know a little bit about what happens over the time that you can stay up past the pond. Although if you're a child, I wouldn't recommend staying up for this long, because it can make you go crazy. So I learned online by just having staff actually look this up. So if you stay up for 20 days straight, just like that, without no sleep whatsoever, it can end result of having a cardiac arrest. Basically, that means you can die if you stay up that late. That's if you choose to stay up for 20 days straight without no sleep. Cardiac arrest is a bad thing. All in all, you do not want to get this, because obviously a lot of people in this world obviously probably know what this means. But just in case if there's kids watching this, it's bad. It can end your life. It's life-threatening. Which I should be educational during these videos too, just because I feel like that's probably going to be the case. Because a lot of the people in this world don't know that some of the stuff in this world can actually mess with your mind, either mess with your mind or obviously end your life in a way that you don't want it to be ending your life in. If you don't believe me, ask your parents or your siblings that you have with you. They may have an answer to this question. because I obviously know what I'm talking about. A lot of people say like they were wanting to get used to a lot of these diagnoses that people may or may not have. This is one that you do not most likely want to get, because it can kill you. As well as heart failure. A lot of people die from heart failure nowadays just because they think that heart failure is something to mess with. It really isn't. It can end your life in a way that you don't want to go down in. Trust me, I've seen way too many videos on YouTube for it. I want to make myself clear though, honestly guys. This is the way how I want to try to do things with my videos. Try to explain everything that I can. Honestly, you're doing a really good job, Riley. I'm proud of you for that. If I'm gonna be honest with the internet though, honestly, just try your best not to get any of these diseases, because it can really mess you up. As well as watching out for any other parasites that may be airborne or in water. And yes, parasites can come from the water too. I've seen way too many videos on YouTube for this. And I'm not going to scare you guys, honestly. I definitely know that these are real parasites that you can experience in real life. I don't know if anyone in this world has seen this TV show called Monsters Inside of Me. It is actually a TV show on Animal Planet still, and it's actually quality. It rarely ever comes on YouTube on that channel. So unless you don't have a subscription to Animal Planet Go, which is, by the way, $14.99 plus tax. So after taxes, it would probably be around like 16 something. So if you're looking into it, Animal Planet Go most likely will have that TV show available to you. Although I'm pretty sure you have to still buy the TV show itself, which I'm probably gonna guess that's probably gonna be another $2.99. So therefore, some of the stuff that goes on during these videos on YouTube may take over some of the stuff that you may need to progress in the near future. Also, you can actually watch this TV show, Monsters Inside of Me, on Animal Planet on the weekends. I believe it might be on. Unless you have access to the internet on a computer or something, or even let alone have your own credit card, you can access this TV show on Animal Planet Go for, I think, $3 or $4 at that. So then the subscription is probably the most expensive at this point. So therefore, I want to make sure that everyone knows that the service itself is not really that relevant when it comes to watching new TV shows and stuff like that. A lot of people seem to understand that watching new TV shows kind of is lame a little bit, if I'm gonna add. So, figure I would say that. At this point in time, though, honestly, the TV shows that I watch nowadays is pretty much monotonous. And a lot of these other parasites that come from airborne or anything else that could be deadly, it doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to die necessarily, even though half of the people in this world do. It's most likely not going to happen to you, because most of these parasites are somewhat very extremely rare, which means they'll most likely not happen, and or very rare, or as it would probably pronounce it, very, very, very rare. which means it's not common. So basically meaning that if you're looking at it from my perspective, just be mindful of your surroundings. That's all I gotta say. That's literally all I gotta say. Also, be mindful, kids. COVID is nothing to mess with. So please try your best not to get it. Because it can mess up with your overall health. I've actually had COVID, if I'm going to be honest. So, and I'm still alive. I had it when I was 22, so I'm 25 now, so I've had it maybe like 3 years ago. Considering. Well, it's been practically 3 years beyond this point, so I'm not the one that complained. Alright, so Jeffy, I think we should stop here. What do you think? Yeah, we've been sitting here for 51 minutes already right now, Riley. Let's go ahead and stop. Alright, so for episode 8, we will be recording episode 8 tomorrow morning. So don't miss it, guys. See you guys.